Hey everyone, it's Mike from Rogala Photography here. Please excuse my voice today. Just getting over a cold, got the sniffles still. Hopefully I won't go into a little coughing spree, but exciting news in the world of Maven Filters. They have released, I believe, most of their new products. There's still a couple in the works right now, which I can't talk about them right now, but there's one particular item I want to talk about today that is an upgrade from a current product. Now, before I do, I want to let you know that Maven did send me this product as well as all their products, and in return I do these videos for them. They do not tell me what to say or any of that information. They also do not get to see the video before I upload it to YouTube. So all opinions are my own. Also, if you want to buy any Maven Filter products, down in the description I have a link. It is an affiliate link. I do get a proceed of the sales. It's a very small amount, but in return I make the videos for them. So you not only be helping the channel, but you'll also be getting some great products. I tell you, they are some of the best filters on the market. Also, the price does not increase because you're helping me out. It's the same price, whether you help me out or not. You're just helping me out as well as buying Maven products. The product I want to talk about today is not technically, it is a new product, but it's actually an upgrade from one of their current products. Now, you probably can't even see it on here because it's so inconspicuous. But right here, I go to try to take this cap off, and it's a lot harder than before. Adapter ring. This is the original adapter ring, okay, and it's used for all the Maven filters and lens caps, etc. And this is the regular strength adapter ring. What an adapter ring is especially for magnetic filters, you need to have these adapter rings. That's what makes them magnetic. You take this, you screw it on your lens. You have to buy the adapter ring for the size of your lens, the diameter of your lens. And for those that don't know, you could find that size right on the ring. It will be in millimeters, all right? Like this one is an 82 millimeter. Most likely you're probably either 82, 77, I think 72 is a pretty common one, and also there's I think 65 for some of the smaller like Fuji lenses and stuff. But this is the new adapter ring, and you can tell it's a slightly different color. I mean, it's in the same range. It's got that copperish bronze color, if you will, but this one's a little bit darker. And what they did is that they made this the magnets in here extra strength. And let me tell you, that is a godsend, because one problem I was having with the other ring is that when this was in my camera bag with the lens cap on, it would bump around, and I'd go to take my lens out after opening my bag, after walking around with it, and the cap will be floating around inside the bag. I tell you, it was getting a little annoying. So I did contact them. I contacted Maven, and they said they were coming out with extra strength, that I wasn't the only one having the issue. And they were coming out with extra strength adapter rings. So they did, and let me tell you, they are amazing. And just to tell you, okay, I know that this part you really can't tell how strong it is, but let me get one of their magnetic lens hoods, which are also available. I'll talk about these in a little bit. But you take that lens hood, put it on there, and now if you watch and listen, I mean, I'm bumping that pretty hard. I mean, I'm clipping my audio. So it's not coming off. So it's a good solid adhesion to the lens and to the ring itself. So you got the ring screwed on there, and then you can even hear it. It just makes a huge difference. And I really got to pull on that to get that to come off. So definitely a big improvement. And now one thing I do want to talk about is, let's just say I don't have my polarizers with me, I just have the ND filters here. But if you had, let's say, a polarizer filter on your lens, and you got to rotate the polarizer in order to get the setting that you want for your sky to either darken or lighten the sky, or to give more reflections or less reflections. So you can hear that goes on there really good, but even though it's adhered and sticks really well, you can still spin these filters. Now you gotta be careful, because I did not have that on there tight enough. It's a fine line with how tight you want to put these on, because if you put them on too tight, they're a pain to get off. And now most people probably won't take them off. You'll leave them on for most of the time. I do take mine off, because sometimes I use my teleprompter and it clips onto one of their adapter rings. So, but anyway, you put your filter on, and then you could still rotate the filter. So if you're doing a polarizer, you could still rotate it. And then if you do another filter, and again, my polarizers are in the other container, but if I use two polarizers, I can make what's called a VND, a variable ND filter. And I could take that and I could spin, and this is the good part. You spin the top one, the bottom one stays put. Now again, on the other ring, a lot of times both of them would turn. This is awesome, because now only the top one turns. So yes, if I want to turn the bottom one, it does turn. It makes it a little challenging. And I probably should, like I'm doing right now, I'm putting my finger on the adapter ring. But normally you wouldn't really have to turn just the one, unless all you have is a polarizer on. But usually what a lot of people do is they have an ND filter and a polarizer. You put your polarizer on top of the ND, and then you could rotate the polarizer, and the ND filter won't turn at all, which doesn't really matter unless you have a gradient ND filter, which opens up a whole nother can of worms. You don't want that rotating at all, especially once you get it set. So again, this is perfect for that as well. The top filter is rotating and the bottom one isn't. So I know adapter rings, they don't sound exciting, okay? But let me tell you, when you get the right amount of magnetic strength with magnetic filters, because that's always been a problem with magnetic filters. Like here, I got the cap on again, and I'm bumping. And again, if this was bumping in my camera bag, it's not going to bump this hard in there, because don't forget, it's all padded in. Excuse me. It's all padded in there. So I'm bumping that thing, and I'm hitting it, and I'm pulling it, and you can hear it there. Finally, I mean, I'm really banging on that thing. It finally came off. Okay, and that's only because I had to hit it on an angle, and it got caught in the lip on here, and I was able to pull it off. And let me tell you, they did an amazing job with these things, and I tell you, you can't ask for anything better. And again, if you have the lens hood on, one thing about lens hoods, if you get the screw-on ones, they're great, but the whole idea is to be quick, and the magnetic ones make them so much easier to use, and you're more willing to use them. A lot of times I'll put a hood on, and it's a pain to get at my filters. All right, so here, it's a good thing is magnetic, boom, it's in there. Now if I want to change it, this is the only issue with using a hood and a filter at the same time, is it's hard. They're hard to pull. Actually, I can get this one out pretty good though. This one isn't bad. They give you enough little finger room in there to pull that up. So hey, I didn't even know that before, so kudos to you, Maven, for thinking about that. Now, I will say that the magnet on the hood, on the inside of the hood here, isn't as strong as the new extra strength adapter ring. But if you think about it, you got the hood on here, it really doesn't matter, because the hood's not going to allow that filter to get banged around. So I can just go in there, pull it right off, and then I can go and put another filter on here like that. And if you got your polarizer on there, that would be a challenge in here to rotate a polarizer. I probably wouldn't use a hood with a polarizer. It could be done. You probably could rotate it a little bit and play around with it, but I think it's going to be more problems than it's worth. So I would just stick to ND or diffusers, especially diffusers. You know, if you're doing video, you want a diffuser filter, put that on, and your hood will keep that protected from falling off and everything. So anyway, let me talk real quick about this hood. I got this one right here, and I have one more over here. Two different styles. Actually, they have other ones too. They have one called a Blade. I got that one put away right now. But two different style hoods. So this one right here is traditionally, this style is used mostly for a wide angle lens. And the reason is because it's spread out a lot more. It's bigger and wider. You can see that it's wider than the lens itself, which allows you not to get the hood inside into the whatchamacallit, into the scene, your picture. So they're a little bit wider. Whereas this one right here would use more for a zoom or telephoto, only because it's also smaller, which is nice because it gets rid of the glare coming from the sun or a light or whatever you got, so you don't get those lens flares. But it's not this big, bulky ones like you get with the 70 to 200 lens. I mean, the thing's huge. And plus that one screws on, which is great. It's on there nice and secure, but you screw it on, and let's just say you need to take it off for whatever, for some reason, or you want to switch lenses or whatever. You know, you got to take it off. This, you just pop it off. I could put this one on if I want to. I could take that off. I could put my ND filter on. If I'm packing it up and ready to go, lens cap. I mean, that was less than, what, 5 seconds to do all three of those things. So, you know, again, Maven, great job with the extra strength. I mean, you really came through for your customers. You know, that's been one of the biggest issues here, was the strength of the magnets. So I do want to tell you that I have a couple more videos coming up in the near future for some more new products. And again, there's a couple products that are in the works right now that we are testing, that I can't tell you exactly what it is. I actually, they're very serious about it. I actually had to sign off on it, say, nope, can't talk about it. So I'm not going to talk about it. Okay. So I'm going to stick to my word on that one. But you guys are going to love the new products coming up. Again, I got a link down in the description if you want to buy some Maven filters. They have the new products up on the site, as well as the their older products as well. All you got to do is tell them what size your lens is, the diameter of your lens, and they'll ship them right out to you. Their support is phenomenal. They'll get back to you ASAP. I know I work with Adam a lot, and he has been phenomenal. They've been quite busy lately trying to finish up with the Kickstarters. I guess I got overwhelmed with the amount of orders that they got, because they did offer a big discount with their Kickstarters. So keep an eye out for their next Kickstarter campaign. But let me tell you, their products are phenomenal. The quality, the innovation. I tell you, I mean, everybody talks about Polar Pro. Great filters, I'll tell you. Great products. However, number one, you got to sell your right kidney to buy them. They're that expensive. And number two, the innovation I think Maven has is just so much better. The color coding. You know, some people think it's tacky with the color coding. I think it's great. I can just look at a filter and see what it is. Oh, I got my polarizer on. Or I got my 3-stop ND or my 6-stop ND. I don't have to go and try to read the writing on the side. I know exactly what it is just by looking at the color. So, you know, again, Maven is very, very innovative. So great job, Mike and the gang over there at Maven Filters, for coming out with yet again another product. A simple product, a basic product, but a needed product. Okay, that's the key. Needed. So if you get a chance, go down to the bottom there and click like. It really does help out my channel. And also if you can subscribe, I'm really trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. I'm only at 529 right now. And you know, please click like there. That's going to help out a lot, really help boost the video. Until next time, have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.